That night, as the clock struck midnight, it ticked backwards. With each chime, the air shifted, like time was bending. At first it was just odd. The ticking was slow and deliberate, the chimes echoing through the silent house. Then, things changed. Shadows flickered at the edge of his vision, and the air grew thick with a strange scent. Objects moved on their own. Old photos appeared on walls, and sometimes he heard whispers from the clock, soft murmurs calling his name or warning him to stop. One night, the clock chimed 13 times instead of 12, each chime deeper than the last. After the last chime, the lights flickered, and a cold breeze swept through, carrying the faint scent of pipe smoke. He saw a shadowy figure, an old man in tattered clothes, standing silently in the corner, his eyes glowing faintly. The figure vanished quickly, but the backward ticking opened a door to the past, letting memories bleed into the present. He relived moments from his childhood, some twisted into darker scenes. One evening he found a letter. "Do not trust the clock. It brings back what should stay buried." Terrified, he tried to get rid of the clock, but it always returned, as if bound to the family. He hid the clock in the attic, covering it with old blankets, hoping to lock away the curse. But sometimes, late at night, he still hears the ticking, backwards, slow and steady, reminding him the past isn't gone. Weeks later, the clock ticked backwards again, this time with a faint lullaby his grandmother used to sing. The room grew colder, shadows stretched longer, photos on the walls changed. Faces appeared, people unfamiliar but eerily familiar. One photo showed a man behind his grandmother, hollow-eyed and grim. That night he couldn't sleep. Whispers came from the attic. The next day the clock had moved to the living room, untouched. He realized the clock wasn't just an antique, it was a doorway between past and present, and whatever came through wasn't always friendly. Since then, he keeps the clock covered and wound down, but sometimes, when the house is quiet, you can hear the faint ticking, counting backwards, reminding us some things from the past never leave.